2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Sparks about to form. We'll be right back.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. Other than seven,
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game one. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Chris Paul is out there with Booker. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sanders in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Baker out there with Morant. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now Morant. Outside Jackson. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Adams against Ayton. Here's Morant. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Baker. Floats one up, and there it is for him.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Sanders. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Yeah, the coaching staff really likes it when Ayton looks to be aggressive, take advantage of guys who have no way physically to match up.
Morant with it. Now defended by Sanders. And yes, it's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Paul. And Sanders kicks to Booker. Back to Sanders. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now he understands the importance of this first one. He said, sure, we're the higher seed. We have home court. That means the pressure's on us to come out and perform. Now, he liked what he saw at shoot-around today. He hopes that translates in game time. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here is Sanders. Following the basket by John Morant. And Sanders kicks to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And Adams with the slam.
Sometimes you raise your eyebrows at the things Steven Adams does athletically at his size. Almost impossible to stop him once he's at the rim.
Now here's Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Ayton, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Morant with it. Now defended by Sanders. Here's Baker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Baker's got 7 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Anderson against Booker. With the fadeaway. Again, Phoenix.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant with it. Working on Sanders. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Sanders. And he gets it to go. He has 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that one's good. Morant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's Baker. Sanders covering. That shot off. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Anderson up top, defended by Paul. Jackson misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Kept alive, and another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw good. Crowder. The Grizzlies trail by 3. There's Baker. He has 7. Now here's Morant. Crowder with the steal. And Booker kicks to Paul. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Suns.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Outside Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Adams. Phoenix, no good that time either.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Anderson kicks to Adams. Baker passes to Anderson. They get a hand on it. Booker looking around. He dishes it to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Morant passes to Jackson. That one goes in.
And you see the quarter awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here's Sanders. He's got 7. Ayton finds Crowder. Now here's 8. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sanders. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Up to the right wing. Booker against Anderson. Booker with it. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
With more experience, Booker not letting the shot clock winding down affect any of his play.
Now here's Morant. Sanders covering. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Morant.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks comes in for Mr. Moves. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And so Payton will bring it up for the Suns. Passes it to Bridges. Now Johnson. He kicks to Payton. Pass to Šarić. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Crawford. And Adams sends it back. Crawford against Brooks. Feeds to Adams. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Fourth, Jaren Jackson.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And the first one drops. He makes both free throws.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Brooks outside. The pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that frame and strength, I think sometimes Kevin will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
Payton against Jones. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. To the paint, here's Bridges. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jones dishes to Adams. The feed to Jackson. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Crawford looking over the floor. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Jones. Pass to Brooks. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Brooks has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Shorich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Payton finds Crawford. Over Brooks. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Suns lead by 2. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Jones. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Crawford against Brooks. Crawford up top. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 4-point Suns lead. Crawford's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Jones looking for an opening. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Crawford. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits. What they like to do gives them a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Coming in high. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Shorich. Johnson is out there at Bridges. And it's Crawford. And it's Payton in at point guard. And Phoenix has possession following the score by Memphis.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Brooks, the pass to Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Johnson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Jackson looking around. From the arc. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Johnson outside. Here's the dish to Bridges. Payton finds Sharch. Kicks it out to Crawford. The tray. Rebounded by Jackson.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Crawford. To the left wing. Sharch dishes to Crawford. An easy 2 points on the layup. Crawford's got 6.
Jamal Crawford's so hard to handle in one-on-one situations. That time blows past the defense.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson kicks to Payton. Pass to Crawford. Over Brooks. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 8 points for Jamal Crawford.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Clark. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Clark's got his first points in this one.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Brooks against Crawford. Johnson surveying the floor. And the rejection by Jackson. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Oubre, and it goes down 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 8, stolen by Brooks. 3 on 3. He feeds it to Jones. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Kelly Oubre. Baker, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Morant in for Jones. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. The three. The shot misses.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Outside for Jackson. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Baker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. The pass to Paul. Back to Sanders. The kick out to Crowder. Looking to end the run. Tries again. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Knocked away. Pass to Booker. Here's Sanders. Goes up again. Over to the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Suns have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And that one falls for Sanders. Sanders hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And here's Morant. 8 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Sanders with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Takes it to Ayton. And the clock. Fader on the way. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Sanders.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant, defended by Booker.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Dishes it to Sanders. Ayton with it. Now defended by Adams. Paul kicks to Ayton. Second chance shot. That one no good. Adams, some nice D. Shoots from 12. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 9. Here's Paul. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Baker. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Jackson kicks to Baker. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the rejection by Jackson. Anderson dishes to Morant. It's deflected.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Back to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. He dishes it to Jackson. Lets it go with a three. They get it back. Anderson. And finally they hit one. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Crowder. He's got 5. Passes to Sanders to stop the drought. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Suns trail by 11. Booker inside, defended by Anderson. No good from Booker.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Booker to the cup with confidence. Feels like he can beat anybody off the dribble right now.
Right at the free throw line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Phoenix shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Outside Crowder. He kicks it to Sanders. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Sanders has got 14.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Lock at 6. Jackson passes to Anderson.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
The Grizzlies shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Suns have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Booker.
Well, Devin Booker, another one of those guys who grew up around the game with his dad, Melvin Booker, playing both in the NBA and getting some overseas experience, and you can kind of see it in the maturity of Devin Booker's offensive game.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. Step back on that one and let it fly. And 12 points for Devin Booker. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Now here's Morant. Sanders covering. Steps back and fires. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 8. Here's Bridges. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Adams outside. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Good D by Sanders.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elford, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Elford. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We hope you're enjoying this round 2 conference semifinal. And guys, for the Grizzlies, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
And we're halfway through. This one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Morant is out there with Baker, and it's Adams in at the 7. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sanders. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Sanders has got 16 points.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Morant passes to Jackson. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. It's over Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
Booker being very active right now on the offensive end. Terrific at getting the defense to knock him around on the way up.
The Suns have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Booker. Memphis leading. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Morant. 2 points. That one goes. 16 points for him.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Ayton inside. Adams on him. And that one's good, Ayton.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now Anderson. He's got 9. Poke loose. Crowder with the steal. Here's Booker. Sanders trying to get open. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Suns have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And Paul over to help. Anderson kicks to Adams. Here's Baker, defended by Booker. Morant, no good on the three. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Sanders. A three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 19 points for the natural.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Good, nice job down low. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Here's Baker. Right wing, beyond the arc. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. Crowder, the pass to Sanders. Booker outside. Ayton against Adams. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, the defense knows Devin Booker, when he's in a rhythm, can be problematic.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
With the teardrop, and it's Morant missing. Suns leading by 4. Sanders inside. Crowder the pass to Ayton. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Baker. Rejected by Booker. Crowder kicks to Sanders. There's the pass to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Suns haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. First free throw is good.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Oubre comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Jones subbed in for Baker. And for the Suns, Sharch checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Sanders. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. Here's Morant. 16 points for him. Trying to break that ice-cold streak and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Now here's Booker. He's got 18. Crawford finds Sharch. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Fifth on the list, Devin Booker.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Jones. He's got 6. Oubre with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Oubre, good.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Jones against Booker. Over Jones, kicks it out to Johnson, fires the 3. Here's Ayton, count the basket and the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, Ayton goes after rebounds with some tenacity.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now here's Morant. He's got 18. There's the lob to Jackson, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the left iron. Phoenix leading by 5. On the wing, Booker, defended by Jones. They grab their own miss. Ayton dishes to Sharge. Tries yet again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. Saric nails them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. Count it. Jones has got 8.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Saric finds Crawford. Sinks the 3-pointer. Crawford's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Yeah, great when Jamal Crawford shakes loose an effortless jumper there, not bashful at taking and making outside shots.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Clark. 3-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Jones against Booker. Jones drives in. They double him with Booker. Pass to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Brooks. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in. And here's Booker. 20 points for him. Back to Crawford. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Jones. Misses the layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Crawford outside. The dish to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Feeds it to Booker. Over Jones. And there's Booker on the assist by Johnson. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Charlotte. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. A 12-point game. Kicks to Oubre. Passes it to Clark. Johnson against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Doubled by Crawford. Here's Oubre. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jones against Booker. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 12. The pass to Jones. Back to Oubre. Pass to Clark. Jackson against Booker. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Memphis.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The first one falls. Jackson, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Both free throws good from Bridges. The Grizzlies trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Got a hand on it. Booker outside. Fires from the wing. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Every time he gets going like this, Kevin, somebody's going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And the Grizzlies shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Goes up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks with no one around. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Jones against Booker. Yes, that goes in. That's 10 points for Tyus Jones.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Johnson outside. Fires for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Clark. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Johnson, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Clark. The feed to Brooks. Back to Clark. Launches a 3. Goes back up. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Here's Booker. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Booker draws the double. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Josh Jackson.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Free throw drops for Ayton. Ayton hits them both. So it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Suns, Jay Crowder out there with Sanders. Then it's Bridges, and it's Chris Paul. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Adams. Second shot opportunity, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Outside Crowder. Pass to Sanders. Now here's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And there's the pass to Baker. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Six to shoot. Three-pointer on the way. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The shot's good from Paul.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Morant with it, now guarded by Ayton. And it's Sanders with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Anderson outside. Count that one.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Suns leading by 17. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bridges dishes to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Here's the teardrop. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Passes to Crowder. Dishes to Sanders. Six on the shot clock. The Grizzlies pull it in. Anderson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Suns leading by 16. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. Now here's Sanders. D right on him. Over Baker. Here's Ayton. He feeds it to Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Now Paul. A second chance effort. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morant passes to Brooks, and the shot is good.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Paul with the ball. And the pass to Sanders. Pass to Bridges for three. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Got that bucket in no time at all. Phoenix leading by 14. Now Paul. Outside Crowder. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Suns with the ball. He dishes it to Paul. He kicks to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Offensive rebound. Ayton score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Here's Morant. Floats one, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting Memphis. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the work ethic that Morant has, it sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Jackson, he's checked in for Brooks. Good on both. Suns leading by 14. Paul looking around. Adams against Ayton. It's deflected.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
And here are the Suns now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Just 5 on the clock. Paul for 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Hall finds 8. Jackson comes over with the double. Clock at 6. Passes it to Bridges. Takes the 3.
They're still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Sanders. From 8. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half. But he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
That free throw, no good. That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 22 points.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Now here's 8. That's the ball. And there's the pass to Bridges. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And Anderson kicks to Morant. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Phoenix calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
On the offensive boards, he has been a force. Offensive rebounding is all about pursuing the basketball, and he has not stopped that pursuit all night. The second chances he's created have been a big factor.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got them pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Morant, and finished up by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Booker outside. In the corner, Sanders with it. To end the cold streak. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
There's Baker. to the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Sanders. Over Baker. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Kicks it to Morant. Got a piece of it. And Sanders, here we go. Count the basket. Sanders has got 9 points here in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
1 shot.
And that one misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Paul dishes to Booker. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Now here's Morant. With some arc. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 5 rebounds tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. The Grizzlies shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Now here's Morant, defended by Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
A nice finish there. Morant taking advantage of the defense. Someone actively looking to score whenever he can.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. That one drops for him. And now just a 4-point Suns lead.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but it's close. He's getting the ball.
Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Two shots.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And the wide open shot from Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 7. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Ayton. Paul goes in, up and in on the layup. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke...
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Booker draws the double. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. From deep three-point range, Morant, no good from outside.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Elfrid Payton, bench was big tonight. How confident are you in their abilities?
Very confident. Those guys work on their games. They know that time's going to come, and then when the opportunity comes, they're ready for it. So I'm very confident in all my teammates.
Well, they had your back tonight, Elfrid. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.